What's up, Raider Nation? I'm Josh Man, and you're watching the Raiders Rumor Report. Let's get into it.
I can't see a damn thing if they guap. I can't see a damn thing if they guap. Yeah. They like Steve.
Today we're going to be talking about Derek Carr and the possibility of an extension in the near future. That kind of gets me hyped up a little bit, but only time will tell depending on how the 2021 season will happen. Now, I want to talk about this because it's an interesting concept. Derek Carr has been our guy for, several years, several seasons, and he has had some consistency now with the John Gruden system, and that's important. Do you think that this is a make or break season for Derek Carr, this 2021 season? Is it playoff or bust for Derek Carr with the Raiders? Is his time going to be up if he doesn't make it to the playoffs this year? Only time will tell, and I'm really excited for this season because a lot is at stake here for the Raiders and Derek Carr. Now, personally, I'm a huge Derek Carr fan. Obviously, you see I got his jersey. His picture is right here. One of my first Raider home games, I got to see him and take a picture with him. He gave me a towel and everything. That was back in 2015 when they won against the Baltimore Ravens in the fourth quarter there, one of his many fourth quarter game-winning drives. So, do I personally think that Derek Carr deserves an extension? I think so, yes. Deep down in my heart, I believe that Derek Carr does deserve an extension. Now, if you look at his resume with the Raiders, he has had some setbacks, constant changing in offensive systems. That takes a while to learn, and once you get that consistency in your offensive system, it makes it easier to play, and it makes your teammates and your more weapons on offense faster in developing their playmaking skills. So I think Derek Carr has that consistency right now with the John Gruden offense. I think he's very familiar with it. He knows where to go with the football, and he knows what choices to make. However, I would like him to be more aggressive with the football at times. At times he only relies on the checkdowns, and yeah, that's been a Derek Carr theme for several years now, and it's one of his many critiques that people have on him, and I think that's what's setting him back. But I will say that his aggressiveness has gotten a lot better in this system. We saw him have more rushing touchdowns than ever before this season, so that's also a big deal. The use of using a quarterback's leg is very important to this game now. The league is developing into more mobile quarterbacks, and Derek Carr's not that bad of a runner. He runs 4.6 40. He's fast, and would I like to see more design plays for him? Yes, but I think he's more of a pure pocket passer. But I think he's capable of getting it done when he has to improvise and use his legs. And we saw that last season. So I think I would like him to be more aggressive. Another aspect I would like him to be more aggressive in is in the deep ball. I'm fine with Derek Carr taking more chances downfield with those deep balls and make big plays downfield. Whether it's to Ruggs, whether it's to Edwards, whether it's to the speedy John Brown. He has those weapons for the deep ball now. And I'll say it, I think he's one of the best deep ball quarterbacks out there. He's very accurate with his deep ball, and I think that's awesome. And he needs to be more aggressive with that, Take more chances. I'm fine if you get more interceptions, but as long as you're producing more touchdowns and more deep throw passes, that's fine. I don't care. As long as we're winning games and we're getting more touchdowns, that's fine. Take a chance. If it's there, take the shot if you need it. As I said before, there are more weapons on this offensive side of the ball. Now, let's look at the run game. You have Josh Jacobs, who has proven to be a great running back. Now you add that Kenyon Drake, who can also take the weight off of Josh Jacobs' shoulders. So we have that fresh running back duo that's going to open up more possibilities for this offense. Kenyon Drake and Josh Jacobs, good at catching the ball and making plays with their legs. That's an important factor for Derek Carr. When he has nothing downfield, he's able to go to his running backs, and they can make plays with their legs. So that's very important. Also, the running game is going to improve a little bit this year. I believe so. It's going to be more of a factor this year. Although we do have, I think personally we have a weaker offensive line when it comes to pass protecting. But I'm anxious to see how the run game is. Blockers getting downfield and opening up holes for our running backs. I'm fine with Derek Carr taking a step back when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. If we get a happy medium between the run game and the pass game, that's fine by me. I don't want Derek to feel like he has to Iron Man each game. I also think that the defensive auditions that we've made this past offseason and in the draft is going to take a lot of pressure off of the offensive side of the ball and Derek Carr. He's not going to have to ball out in, the final minutes of the fourth quarter. I feel like he's not going to have to do that. And he's capable of doing that if we are in a little bit of a pickle. But I think when we have more weapons on the defensive side of the ball, it definitely releases some tension from Derek Carr and the offense in trying to make like a miracle happen late in the fourth quarter. I kind of want to see where this season goes in case of a possible extension. I also think that Derek Carr is open to making a possibility of a pay cut. He doesn't have to be paid top dollar, and he came out and said that, he's fine financially. He doesn't want to play for any other team. And even if they do decide to bring some other young quarterback in or another weapon, I'm sure that he would stay and, be a backup or a mentor to the younger guy if they draft somebody. I don't think he's comfortable with going anywhere else. He wants to be a Raider for life, and that's important. He's dedicated to bringing a championship to this team, and he's not worried about getting the best players. He's capable of making no-name players into superstars. I think he's our guy. I really believe he's our guy, and if he takes that big step this year and be's more aggressive with the football and makes smart plays and takes the Raiders to the playoffs, I think he will get more recognition than he does right now. A quarterback is going to get more recognition when the offense and the defensive side of the ball is hot. That's just naturally how it is. And if you look at the Browns and you look at Baker Mayfield's case, they have a star-studded team on offense and defense. So naturally he's going to get more recognition. But if you look at Derek Carr, statistically he is way better than Baker Mayfield. And what's happening is he has a top 10 offense, no doubt about it, but nearly dead bottom defense. And I'm just gonna say this: when we win games, it's because of Derek Carr and his playmaking abilities. And when we lose games, a lot of that is to blame on the defense. And I'm just gonna put that out there. That's what honestly I believe in. I honestly think Derek Carr is our guy, and I want him to be our guy, and I want him to be the franchise guy, and he's capable of being that player, and we all seen that. Alright, so to wrap it up, I think Derek Carr can be our franchise guy, and I think he does deserve an extension after this season, depending on how it goes. But let me know in the comments section if you like more videos like this. Smash that like button, make sure you comment below, and I'll give them to you. I'm Josh Man, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, Raider Nation.
I can't see a damn thing if they guap. I can't see a damn thing.